Hello, friends. I'm going to talk about a man who loved India today. Whom do you think that would be? It is none other than a great missionary, William Carey. He is called as the father of modern missions. An extraordinary man, was a shoe repairer while in England. He had a burden to save the souls in India as he prayed every day. And he came to India on November 11th, 1793. Amazingly, after that, he never went back to England. He did a lot of good things in India because he loved India. He put an end to sati practice on December 4th, 1829. And he was the first person who started the first newspaper in India. And he became a professor of Sanskrit and Bengali in the Fort William College, Calcutta. And he started leprosy hospitals and educational institutions. He had so much of concern for the leprosy people that he led a campaign for humane treatment of leprosy patients. He was involved in various other social activities. He opposed child sacrifice and he opposed child marriages. And you will be surprised to know that he introduced the steam engine in India. And he introduced the concept of savings bank in India. He founded the Agri-Horticultural Society and he did a systematic survey of the agriculture in India. He started the first college in India. That's amazing, isn't it? He started the first college in India. He started more than 1,000 schools, more than 100 schools for 8,000 children of various castes. And he started the first women's school, they say. And he has written more than 132 books in biology, in sociology, and in mathematics. And he lived in India for 40 years. As I told you before, after coming to India, he never went back to England again. While he stayed in India, he translated the New Testament of the Bible into 40 different languages and the entire Bible into 20 different languages. The government of India, in honor of him, released a postal stamp on his bicentenary, 1793 to 1993. It was done during the period of Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma, the President of India. And it is a life which all Christians have to be proud of today. Friends, what is your life worth today? It is not the length of life that is very important, but it is the quality of life that is more important. Not how long you lived is important, but how well you lived is very important. It is the life between the womb and the tomb that matters a lot. What is that you want to do in the period that God has given you to live on this earth? Remember, friends, we have only one life to live for Christ. We have only one life to influence people around us. And we have only one life to leave a legacy behind. And we have only one life to win souls for Christ. And we have only one life to establish God's kingdom on this earth. The Bible in the Romans chapter 14 verse 12 says, each of us has to give an account of us to God. God has given this life and we are accountable of this life to God. A life to live for Christ, a life to live for others is a blessed life. William Carey's life was a life of sacrifice, a life of a vision, a life with a vision, a life of a great achievement, a life of blessing to the entire nation of India. My question today is your life useful to God? Is your life a blessing to people? Blessing to someone? Will people talk about you after you're dead and gone? What is that you want to leave behind? Think about it for a while. Be a blessing to people. Bring glory to God. God will bless you. Thank you.